Hi everyone, let's make Brooklyn's lunch. Napkin in the big space, a Nutella wrap that I made, a couple red cupcake liners, some strawberries, some cheese. I'm gonna use a Baby Bell because it's red, with some tomatoes, some hot Cheetos, food picks. We're gonna throw a treat in along with a little note, and then we'll go ahead and snap everything shut. And that is her lunch for the day. And this is the final result. Hi everyone. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put back in the thermos, and I'm gonna put the ramen in there. Hi everyone, let's make Brooklyn's lunch. So we're gonna be trying something new today, and we're gonna go in with some fun cupcake liners. I picked green and white to put her fruit in, some grapes, some pineapple. The next thing I'm gonna do is put in a yellow cupcake liner, and she specifically requested pumpkin seeds again. And I baked these in the oven after we carved our pumpkins, and I put a little seasoned salt on them, and I baked them for about 30 minutes. And of course, we have to put in a couple sweet treats. So I've picked a Rice Krispie treat and one of her favorites, a cookies and cream Hershey's bar. So now her thermos is back in, it's been heated up, and we are going to be putting in spaghetti and meatballs. So I also heated the spaghetti and meatballs up. So both of them are hot. This was a specific request from her, so hopefully she likes it. And now we're gonna go ahead and twist our thermos shut. We're gonna go in with some fun food picks. I have green, white, and yellow to match our cupcake liners. I think we have an elephant and a bunny rabbit and maybe a lion, and that is our lunch. So now I'm gonna go ahead and close everything up. Go ahead and put this in her box. And I'm gonna add a Capri Sun and of course her silverware. And we have a fun little note for the day. And we'll just slide her Capri Sun right in the front pouch. I love this case, everything fits so well. And that's her lunch. And this is the final result. So today I will be using her thermos. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and add hot water. And I am gonna be using the bowl trick. So I've removed her thermos, and I'm gonna put in doubled up cupcake liners for our rainbow theme. I have red and orange, yellow and green, and blue and purple. So we're putting some fruits and veggies in now. And the first thing I'm gonna add is some raspberries, and I'm also gonna add some blueberries. I am going to add a pickle, some hot Cheetos. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some rainbow pasta. So I made the rainbow pasta by just boiling some regular pasta, and I rinsed it with cold water, and then I put pasta in individual baggies, and I used food safe food coloring and let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then I rinsed each individual bag. So now we're gonna go ahead and twist everything shut, and we're going to add some final treats. Of course, we still have tons of Halloween candy, so I'm gonna add a couple treats for her, along with some tahini. It's the chili lime sauce from Trader Joe's, but she likes to sprinkle that on the pasta. I know it sounds a little strange, but she says it's delicious. With some food picks, we have yellow, blue, and green to go with our rainbow theme today. And that is the final lunch for today. So I'm gonna add a little rainbow note for her. I'm gonna go ahead and close everything up. And of course, we're gonna add some utensils. And I just slide that right in there. And then we'll go ahead and zip everything up and add her drink. And that's lunch. And this is the final result. Let's make Brooklyn's lunch. So I will be using her thermos today, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that, and I will be pouring hot water in it to activate it. And so the next thing I'm going to put in are our dividers. So we're gonna use an orange cupcake liner today, and we're going to be putting some fruit in, pineapple. The next thing I'm gonna put in is some grapes. I'm going to add some churro twists, some Fritos. So we made Frito pie last night for dinner, and Brooklyn wanted to have the leftovers today in her lunch. So I'm adding some extra Fritos that she can sprinkle on top. So I've added my activated thermos, and I'm going to scoop in the leftover Frito pie. It does look kind of messy, but believe me, it turns out delicious. Have you guys ever had Frito pie? Drop it in the comments, I'm curious. Not everybody knows what it is, but it is really good. And then I'm going to go ahead and close her thermos up. And then next I'm going to go in with a couple treats. And let's go in with just one simple food pick to match her cupcake liner. And then last, I'm going to add a fun little note. So now we're gonna close our Ami box and add it to her lunch pail. And I almost forgot to add her utensils. So let's go ahead and open it back up and slide some utensils in there. And I found that her Capri Sun works better on the outside pouch as opposed to the front pouch. So we're just gonna slide that in there, and that's Brooklyn's lunch. And here's the final result. Let's make Brooklyn's lunch. So today I will be using her thermos. So I'm gonna go ahead and untwist this, and we are going to pour some hot water in, and I'm gonna go ahead and put in some dividers. And I'm so excited because I finally got one of the Ami dip containers. So today I'm gonna be putting in some hummus, put the lid on. So I've added some hot chips as well, and I've added some red cupcake liners just for fun. Add some pita bread, along with some fresh strawberries, and I've gone ahead and added back her thermos, and we're going to do spaghetti and meatballs again. I figured I would go ahead and add it again because whenever I find something she likes, it's always a success. Let's go ahead and add our lid back on, twist everything shut, and we'll go in with a fun little food pick. This way it'll look like her lunch is looking at her when she opens her lunchbox. I have a fun little note for today. Let's go ahead and snap my Ami box shut, and we're gonna add her lunchbox to her pail, and we'll go ahead and add some more treats. We're still going through some of that Halloween candy, and I have her utensils right there on the side, and of course her Capri Sun, and that's it for today. And here's the final result. Let's make Brooklyn's lunch. Pull that out and activate it in hot water. Add her snack container. I think it's a dip container actually. We have hummus in there for today. We're gonna put in some fruit. I'm going with strawberries and blueberries. And next I'm going to put in our naan bread, which I have decorated with patriotic colors. Those fit nicely in that little container right there. And then next I'm going to go in with some sun chips. Sun chips are one of Brooklyn's favorites, and I actually remember liking these as a kid also. Add back her thermos, and we are continuing with the patriotic theme, but I don't have white pasta. So we're gonna put some yellow pasta in there as a filler, and then we're going to add the red and blue pasta on top, and hopefully this stays hot throughout the day. And one thing Brooklyn likes to add to her pasta is tahini, or the chili lime sauce from Trader Joe's. So I put that in that little container right there. So we're gonna go ahead and close up our thermos. Let's go ahead and pack everything up. We're gonna add some utensils on the side, along with a note and some sweet treats. And we'll add her Capri Sun, and that is Brooklyn's lunch for the day. And this is the final result. Let's make Brooklyn's lunch. So today I will be using her thermos. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and throw it in the water to activate it. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some dividers in her Ami box. So we're going to add some fun fall cupcake liners. We have orange, yellow, and white. And next I'm going to add some fruit. So first I'm gonna go in with a cutie, and next I'm going to add some fresh cut strawberries, some sun chips. I remember liking sun chips when I was a kid, so some hot soup to her lunch in just a bit, and chocolate chip cookies. And now I've added back her thermos, and I'm putting chicken noodle soup in her thermos. Like I said, it's a very rainy day, and I felt like hot soup was a perfect thing for a rainy day. So now I'm gonna go ahead and close everything up, and I'm adding a fun little food pick. Now we're gonna snap her Ami box shut, and I have a fun fall napkin that I wrote on for her. Let's go ahead and add this to her lunchbox along with some utensils. And it looks like she has her Capri Sun from yesterday. So that is today's lunch, and here's the final result. Let's make Brooklyn's lunch today. So I will be using her thermos. I've actually already taken it out and started activating it, and I'm going to go in with some red, white, and blue cupcake liners. Brooklyn requested a slightly lighter lunch today. I'm gonna go in with an orange, and then also a couple fresh strawberries, and then I'm gonna go in with some seaweed. She does like to eat this just plain and straight out of the container. I've also made little rice wraps with this before, which I might make her sometime this week or next week again. I've gone ahead and put in my activated thermos, and we are going to go with some SpaghettiOs, a couple Halloween treats, some fun patriotic food picks, little American flags, and then I'm going to go ahead and close up her thermos and twist everything shut. Let's go ahead and snap her Ami box closed, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the lunchbox along with blue utensils and of course a patriotic napkin. A fun little note today. Let's go ahead and zip everything up, and that is Brooklyn's lunch. And here's the final result. Let's make Brooklyn's lunch. So today we did a super simple lunch. I am going to use Brooklyn's thermos today, so I've gone ahead and taken that out to activate it. Dividers. Definitely feel like this is the time of year that everybody's getting sick. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in some fruit. I'm gonna go in with a cutie. I feel like Brooklyn doesn't always eat her cutie if it's not peeled because she just doesn't have enough time. Next, I went in with a Baby Bell, and then Brooklyn requested some Takis. And then recently she said that she wants animal crackers with frosting, which are these circus animal cookies. And I was really excited to see them at Sam's Club. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those in. We're gonna go in with our food picks while my thermos is still activating. So we have angry eyes in the Baby Bell, and then we also just have a single eye in the cutie, along with single eye in the cookies. So I've gone ahead and added the thermos back, and we're just gonna put some spaghetti and meatballs in. This is something Brooklyn really enjoys, and it's quick and easy for me, so that's just gonna be a quick, easy lunch for us today. And then next, I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on, twist everything shut, and we're gonna go ahead and close up our Ami box and add it to our lunchbox. We got some utensils to put in the side, and we'll go ahead and zip everything shut and add her Capri Sun, of course. And then we're done. And this is the final result.